Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. How's my audio? Good enough? It's loud in here. We're at someplace I've dreamt of going for most of my adult life, and that would be Barrett-Jackson, Las Vegas. Pretty exciting. Truth be told, we came here a couple days ago to scope it out without the kids, and we brought the kids today. They've been complaining about it for a couple days that they have to come to this event, which I'm like, are you my kids or are you someone else's kids? But at any rate, we're here and we're gonna check it out, show you guys around. There's a lot to offer, not just cars, but a lot of cool art kind of along this side over here, and just a whole warehouse full of cars on this side that we're going to check out. So it should be pretty cool. So the story real quick for me coming to love the automotive world is it started when I was, geez, I don't know, 13, 14 years old. I actually went into a foster home, and my foster dad, Daryl, I know you're not watching, but Amy, you are, so you're going to show him this video, but he had this 1972 Chevy pickup truck that was just bad to the bone. And nothing too special, but it was just a classic old pickup truck that I instantly fell in love with when I saw it. And when I turned 16, he agreed to sell me that truck for $3,000. And it was the funnest thing in the world to me. I knew nothing about vehicles, so I ended up running it out of oil and blowing up the motor. And he says, well, you're gonna have to fix it. And he knew a guy that rebuilt motors, so he hooked me up with this guy. I spent all summer rebuilding the motor and turning this thing into a really sweet rig. And the crazy thing is that Christmas, 6 months later, it was parked out on the road. It ended up getting stolen, and the police found it. There was a police chase. The guy that stole it ran it into another truck and killed the guy and everything, which is super sad, but the truck was demolished. And that was kind of the start of my history with classic vehicles. Without further ado, let's go check out the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 671, 150, 50, 60, 60, 70, now 5, and now 170, and now 80, 180, roll away please, and 175, 180, 175, on 9, 80, and 175, 80, last final call, and 175, come on, big yes, and 175, 175,
Nice.
Are you telling me you built a time machine? What is it, DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
So one of Crystal's personal favorites are these VW buses, which can be very cool and stylish and even practical if you are the type that want to just cruise from beach town to beach town, camping or whatever. But something we were talking about is if you get in one of these things and actually try to drive it, you're probably going to experience very, very low power. It might not have power steering, I'm not even sure. And it could be just very difficult to own and drive in a world full of modern technology and convenience and reliability. So it's this interesting thing that most people don't realize until they own an old vehicle is that it might look really cool, it might seem like a lot of fun, but how hard is it to actually own one of these? And that's something we were talking about and going, we don't know. And until we have all the money in the world to just have one of these sitting there and just take out every now and then for a few miles, we probably won't end up owning one. So cool to look at, but do we want to own it? Don't know. The last classic vehicle we owned was a 75 K5 Blazer. And the idea with that one was it's a classic vehicle that we could all enjoy as a family. All four of us could climb in this thing and cruise around. So the thing about the 75 is that was one of the years where they started including more modern technology in their powerhouse, and AC was standard at that point, so it's a much more comfortable vehicle. I've owned classic vehicles before that didn't have air conditioning, and it's completely miserable to drive around if it's hot at all. And in this thing, you can fit all four of us, you can turn on the AC, and it's relatively comfortable to just enjoy from that standpoint. So pretty great rig. One of these could be in our future, I don't know. Another one of the vehicles I've owned is a GMC version of the truck you see here. It was a 71 3/4 ton, and the cool thing about that one is I spent the money to put in a 6-liter Vortec along with a 4L80 transmission. So it had a modern motor and transmission, but it had the classic look. I had auto start on it, cruise control, tow haul mode, all the things that come with that modern package. And it was by far our favorite classic vehicle, and it solidified my love for the resto mod style, which is the classic look with new technology built into it. It's the best of both worlds. So the cool thing about this particular rig is it has factory AC, which is something I've never had on any of the classic vehicles I've owned, and I've paid the price in the worst way possible. So any other vehicle we ever own will have AC in it. So this might be my favorite vehicle of the show. I'm not necessarily a Pontiac guy, but this one is absolutely stunning, beautiful. The lines, the stance, everything is awesome. Even the color, again, I'm not particular to white, but it just looks good on this car. On top of that, it has a 6-liter LS2 engine in it and a 6-speed manual transmission to go with it. And to me, it just screams nothing but fun and pure enjoyment. So fun to look at, fun to drive, got the modern technology to go with it. Hard to beat. Okay, that'll do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't been to a car show, you got to go out. It's not just about cars. You can see the craftsmanship and the passion that goes into these builds, and it's just a sight to see. The coolest thing for us is that this is in our hometown now of Las Vegas. We could have never dreamed of going to something like this in Alaska, and the fact that we could just hop in the car and come down the road real quick and enjoy something like this is pretty special for us, and so we're really enjoying it. The kids, turns out I think they're enjoying it a lot more than they thought they would.
I'm not enjoying it.
Emery just saw a blue truck that she was like, you know, she dropped her jaw and started dragging me over, and that tells me like something's gonna capture you at this event, no matter who you are. Even a 9-year-old little girl found a beautiful truck that she wants to have. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.